Hi everyone, Chris here, making a short video to discuss the correlation between US markets and international markets. What we have here on the screen is a simple comparison showing the rate of return for US versus international stocks. You can see it's nearly even, but historically US stocks have outperformed international stocks, especially in the most recent years. So for example, the US has outperformed international 7 out of the last 8 years and 9 out of the last 11 years. However, we really need to dig deeper into this, looking deeper than just what is the rate of return, and we need to look at really what's the correlation here when deciding what is the appropriate mix for your investment portfolio. So the next screen does just that. If we start at the bottom of this chart, this is just looking at all return periods. So 54% of the time, US outperformed, 46% of the time, international outperformed. What's very important to look at, again, like I mentioned, is the correlation. So when the US returns were less than 6%, international markets outperformed the US 94% of the time. When US returns were less than 4%, international outperformed the US 100% of the time. So it's very important not just to look at this from what's the rate of return of each of these. It's looking at how are these correlated. This is the importance of asset allocation. If we have diversification across multiple market indexes, if you're retired, for example, that always gives us a better opportunity to pull out money at a gain. For example, what we just saw by the data here, if the US markets are not doing great, it is likely that international markets are at a gain. So while instead of locking at a loss and sending you funds from a US position in your portfolio, we can sell at a gain with an international holdings. And again, this comes back to the correlation of each fund that we're putting in your portfolio, rather than just looking at what is the historical rate of return. Hope this helps. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. In the meantime, we are happy to help.